Hello, Justin from sharepickers.com here, and I thought I'd take a few minutes to look at the chart of Proxama. It's a mobile payment and mobile processing company, and they're only a small cap, micro cap, 15 million market cap, but they've had a lot of contracts, 6 major contracts in the last 6 months, and they seem to be doing well. They're restructuring the business, and I quite like them. And their forecasted earnings almost next year tenfold what they are now. And in 2016, that was going up to 16 million, and a profit on that of 4.4 million. So it's a 27.5% operating margin. So I quite like them. So here's a 2-year chart of Proxama. See, they've peaked there at £8 and double top there, and grinded down slowly all the way down to £1.5 pence right now, last Friday. So let's zoom in a sec, and we can see what's happening here in a closer model. So what I quite like is that the lows it reached recently, so this is in July, end of July, didn't quite reach the lows of April. And so that's nice. It's basically on a monthly chart or weekly chart, a higher low. So you can draw a line here, and you can say this, on a technical level, is a nice bit of support. Because should it go below this, say 1.3, then it's probably going lower. But it shouldn't now go below that, because it's tested, like I said, hit the head on the 200-day moving average here. I didn't actually say that, but I'm saying it now. And it tried it again, didn't do it, failed, come back, tested its low, which is held. And on Friday, they went up by 9%. So, quite an aggressive bounce off the support level. And as you can see, quite a nice little positive formation here on the MACD. The converging the red just about to go across the blue, which is always a nice bullish sign. And as you can see, the relative strength index has just ticked over a plus 40, aiming towards that 50 mark, which is where we needed to be. And I think my target level for this over the next 12 months, because they do have the revenue is going to increase this year because they have a lot more contracts there, refocusing the business. And my target for this, essentially, more than doubling in the next 12 months. So I'm reckoning at least it'll once it punches through that 200-day moving average and stays above it, then we've got a good upside here. And there's a nice bottoming out formation happening here. And this is where I think, essentially, the next set of resistance is coming from. So this bottom here, you can see there's a support there, and there's a gap, the lower part of the gap there. So that is around 3.3 or 3.35 there, and that is about 123% upside on this stock. And, if the business keeps churning out contracts like it has, I totally believe it will get there. Let's look at a weekly chart here. Yeah, so what we need is this. It is, edging up relative strength here. It's a weekly chart. And it's looking sort of promising short term. So hopefully, let's go back to a daily chart. If it can pierce above that 200-day moving average of 1.9, then hopefully it'll stay above it and we'll start to see an uptrend. But like I said, I do see, if you look, the last time this happened, the conversions of these MACD down here, it went from this level back up to that, 200-day moving average, which is now closer, and so pretty easier to breach. And it's, like I said, it's not overcooked. It was oversold here at 1.4, 1.3, and now it's going back into positive territory here on the relative strength. So that's Proxama. Check out sharepickers.com for the rest of the information on the 5 reasons why I bought this company, and my target price, etc., etc. And also, you can always get these updates once a week if you sign up to sharepickers.com. Hope that helped. Speak soon.